for me. She's fascinating, she's titillating, she's fascinating, she's titillating, she's fascinating, she's titillating. I'm moist and wet, don't stop. She's easy, she's lazy, she's easy, she's lazy, she's easy, she's lazy. Now you've just gone too far. I'm the queen of green. Boys, you better get your umbrellas. It's awfully moist outside.
Ew!
Derek here, along with it's better than being moist inside.
Dry. It's better than being dry.
Dry. Yeah, I'm gonna agree. It's better than being dry inside or outside.
Dry.
Hedda Lettuce is obviously here as the 10-minute long intro. Has alerted you.
I don't tell you to play for fucking 10 minutes.
You could. It doesn't make any sense to cut it off early.
I'm the queen of green cut. Less is more. I'm the queen of green and everybody loves me. Done!
Yep.
Actually, you could cut before that because that's...
No, but it's not true. It's not true. You know it's not true.
Is that a forward-looking statement?
Oh.
So you can check out Hedda on the web at hedda.com. Was a joke for all you financial nerds. HEDDA.com. Or follow Hedda on Twitter, Hedda Lettuce NYC, as her good friend Sharon Needles of Pittsburgh does. Right, Hedda?
Which one?
Sharon Needles of Pittsburgh.
Well, I don't know any Sharon Needles from Pittsburgh.
Of the Pittsburgh Needles.
Can you spell the name, please?
I'm going to use it in a sentence. Sharon Needles, the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 4.
I don't watch the program.
You blog the program.
Doesn't mean I watch it. I make everything up. I never watched it once. I sit in the coffee shop. Listen, I sit in the coffee shop and I eavesdrop, which is my favorite pastime. And I just listen to the queens. And they come up with the material. I just write it down. Call me an interpreter.
Really? I call you a comedy thief. How about that?
What you call it thieving, I call it a career.
Yes. Well, I know that you won't speak her name.
Well, I don't know her name.
So not true.
What's not true about this?
Why won't you speak her name?
Whose name?
Sharon Needles of Pittsburgh.
Can you spell it? I asked you earlier. I have to hear it spelled first before I can pronounce it.
No, you don't.
I was kicked in the head by a mule at the petting zoo when I was a child.
You're the mule.
That is true. I was the very mule who kicked myself. Next week on Lifetime Television, Hedda Lettuce in Mule Kick.
You're the only one ever to be kicked in the head by a drug mule.
Lady Bunny. She kicked me in the head. She hoofed me, as they call it in the industry.
Well, she has hooves.
Listen, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know this person, and I please, I beg of you to stop.
Okay. Well, Sharon Needles basically told you to fuck off on our show.
Oh, yeah. I find that fascinating. Sharon, I don't know who you are.
That's correct.
And I don't know why you hate me so much. But obviously, you have some issues.
She called you a tired, aging drag queen.
Well, we're all going to be that eventually.
Old and aging.
Well, you know how I look.
Right now, I'm kind of sexy.
Exactly. Yes. I like to see. I don't know who she is, and I can't. Can you describe her to me?
Spooky.
Spooky. Spooky. Next adjective, please.
Blonde.
Blonde. Blonde. Another adjective, please.
Outlier.
What is that?
Exactly. Hedda, I'm glad you are with us. Should we jump right to the green topic?
No, fuck it. Listen, just because people hate me doesn't mean I don't love them unconditionally.
I love you.
Now, if this Miss Needles thinks I'm a tired aging queen, well, she's probably right because I am getting older. I'm a little tired because I didn't get enough sleep. And yes, we're all aging.
Well, we're
all aging. What?
You know, Hedda, she did add another thing or two in there as well.
Okay, tell me.
What was it, Eric?
She said that Hedda had limited career opportunities in the future.
I do. Limited career opportunities in the future. Is she a psychic now? Should I, Miss Cleo? Are you out there? I have to. She's going to be my psychic now. I want to call Miss Needles. I need to find out my future.
Well,
Obviously,
she wears that Ouija board thing on her head.
It looked like a guitar pick.
I thought you didn't know who she was. I thought you didn't watch the show.
Yes. It's not
Caught
true.
in a lie.
I'm all about lies. Look at me. Head to toe, everything's fake. Fake, brother. Listen, you know what? I got to tell you something. If you're hated by the drag queen of the year, then my God, at least for Christ's sakes, you're still relevant.
I just have to say this about you, Hedda, is that You have managed to piss off every drag queen in the world,
Yes.
including those you haven't even met yet.
Isn't that delicious?
I guess so.
And the worst part about it is because they're dim-witted. They don't realize when drag queens write about drag queens. Once again, I have to explain this. It's called reading. It has nothing to do with bitterness or unhappiness in my own personal life. It just has to do with the fact that's what drag queens do. Obviously, they've forgotten this age-old trade. And they keep clang, clang, clang with the trolley. No,
Jeez.
and P.S. Really? So they just have to get over it and lighten up. Why would she even address me? She is the drag queen of America. How am I even possibly relevant to her life? Really? Does she not sleep at night? Hence why she mentions me on the...
Well, I brought it up.
Well, then you're a fool. You're the idiot.
Well, no, she brought
all I
out
said
Hedda
was,
by
I
name.
said some drag queens are upset.
I wasn't upset that she... Why would I care if she wins
Hold
or
on.
loses?
No, I said some drag queens are... Actually, I didn't even say drag queens. I said some people are upset because there was already a well-known drag queen in New York named Sharon Needles. How do you feel about the fact that people are upset that you have taken this name? And her first response was, well, I don't know how well known she was if I'm better known than she is now. And then went off on a thing of like there are lots of Sharon Needles and that she's been Sharon Needles since the pre-Google days and that she did not know there was another Sharon Needles. And
What is she, an idiot? She didn't know there was another... Oh, because she didn't have... I don't buy that,
Okay,
unfortunately.
you know what, though?
No,
I
okay.
have to say this.
Yes.
The drag community, a lot of drag queens do play on words with their names and so on and so forth. And my feeling on it is, if you do, in fact, live in another city and this was pre-internet days, how would you know?
How old is she, Sharon?
I don't think she's that old.
Born in 1981
1981.
in Iowa.
And she's been a drag queen for 13 years.
Exactly. There's your math right there. So therefore, Miss Needles, you are a liar. That's the issue. That's why you're so angry. Let me do a little reading of my own. It's the lies, the deceit, the mistrust that's causing you to lash out. Sharon, I beg of you to find God. Because once you find God, you will find out that you don't have to be lonely ever again. You can just sit there in your room with your guitar pick on your head and think about the beautiful things in your life, like fake blood, demon horns, crack
pussy
cocaine,
fingers.
and really weird tentacle fingers that you find fascinating. It must be very hard to pick your ass with those suckers. But really, I love you, Sharon. I just want to tell you that. I love you. I love you. There. I got that off my chest.
Feel better?
I feel better now.
Okay.
I feel like I've healed something. I feel like there's a bridge that's been unburned.
Okay.
Listen, I really, people don't like critics. I've been in the industry enough to sort of be able to speak about it in a way that other people can't because they're not in it. So I think perhaps these people should really just relax.
And weren't you technically doing a job?
I was hired to do this.
Right.
I wasn't doing this on my own time. You think I would watch it on my own time? I have lovers to entertain on Mondays. Mondays are my lover night. And I had to give up my lovers to watch this show. You know. Though this past week, I promised I wouldn't watch the last episode. But there I found myself tied to a chair, toothpicks holding my eyes open, while a gun was pointed to my head.
Mm-hmm. What did you think of what Willem did?
What Willem? Oh, I thought how anticlimactic that was. That's the
really
secret.
was.
Oh my God! I forgot. Oh, because my boyfriend came over and barebacked me. Because he's my
remember that part of the
husband.
story.
My husband came over and had a wine. He came several times in my tight little skinny non-existent ass. Listen, that was so unfortunate. Lie. Say you were caught in the room with a bunch of Mexicans drinking Coronas, getting hit like a piñata.
Anything.
Anything that would say, "Oh my God, can you explain the vomiting? Can anyone explain
Well, and this is
the
what
vomiting?"
I want to know. This is
He
where that
ingested
show.
too much semen.
This is where that show sucked.
It failed miserably.
No,
Is that not it?
reunion show.
Oh, Eric
they
is laughing.
didn't
Okay,
ask
it's
any of
true.
the questions I wanted to know. They did all these fluffy little bullshit things with the queens, and I didn't give a shit about that. I wanted a fucking showdown. of good questions. Rue. Actually, I don't think Rue should have been the one that was asking the questions. I think it should have been an outsider, a fan.
I think it should have been Alec Mappa, our friend and listener, because he
Listen.
gets every fucking Hollywood job, so that's
Listen,
perfect for him.
Personally, I don't care unless I'm getting paid. So I was paid to care. So I sat there and I watched it, and I just have to tell you, drag queens have become so saccharine and earnest. They just sat there. It was a snooze fest. Why do you want to be drag queen of the year? Because I feel I can represent the world and I could go out there. And the only one who was honest was Fifi. I want the money. And there you have it, people. I want the money.
Bitch needs the money.
It doesn't matter. She needs a waistline and the money. But really, she needs the money. There it is. Oh, Chad Michaels, who I happen to like. Oh, and when I go out there representing RuPaul's Drag Race, I will do with grace, dignity, and pride. I will look down on the little people and say to them, I am your queen. You know, and Sharon, which I predicted would win from the first episode. So how much do I really hate you, girl? Let's be realistic. Oh, I can just shit. I just did. Oh, God, that's awkward. I'm so sorry.
It's kind of stinky.
I took a Punky Brewster, which is a real sloppy shit. It takes like 10 rolls of toilet paper to wipe. Doogie Howser is like a real solid one. It kind of hurts when it comes out. Really.
How do you know this?
A Doogie Howser, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're so Raven? Oh, you don't want to know what that one looks like.
No, I really don't.
Oh, that's awkward. A Murphy Brown is what one that doesn't require toilet paper at all. It's the swoosh. You know, you go, oh my God, did I take a shit? It's not even there. I know something happened, but where is it? It's like a mystery. You have to bring in the forensic people, CSI, to find out where that turd is. These are the things. What?
That's the Murphy Brown?
That's the Murphy Brown. It comes in tan, taupe, and camel. A nice corduroy blazer. Absolutely. This is true. This is absolutely true. These are truths by Hedda Lettuce. I don't know. I don't know, really. I just don't get it. I don't get much these days. I don't get either of you.
What?
You just sit. Really? What's happening here?
I'm
What's
listening to you lose your mind.
I'm
talk
not
about
losing.
shit.
My mind was already lost. I just want to find it again. Listen, I have limited career options. I have my career options.
Speaking to the choir.
I'm limited. I have no career. I've made it this long, and now finally I've been told I have limited career options.
How do you feel about that? You climb the mountain, you get to the top, and then you're told,
I'm
What a
told
waste.
by the drag queen of America that I have limited career options.
that show also airs in like 60 other countries.
So she's the drag queen of the world.
Yeah.
And now I've been told I have limited career options.
This makes me really sad for you, Hedda Lettuce.
I know, I'm kind of sad for myself, too.
Well, if your
Yes.
options ever run out, just kill Derek, and I'll replace Derek with you
Oh,
with Derek.
darling,
Derek with
I
you.
think that's awfully sweet. But sitting here 4 hours a day, 5 days a week, talk about hemorrhoids. And I need my ass for Lover Monday
Oh,
at my home. Yeah,
Oh.
I have my lovers come over every Monday. Yep, one after
which
the other.
hole do they fill?
Oh,
Fill,
God,
fill,
I have
fill.
8, actually, I found out. I didn't know one person can have so many holes, but I
The
do.
Swiss cheese of drag.
I didn't know it could be possibly true, but every one of them has a G-spot.
What?
I can't believe it. I am shocked. Every single one of them. True. True that. True.
You're just
dat.
full of the truth today, aren't you?
Listen, if you're going to ask me these questions and you're going to tell me what other people are saying about me, which I find very hurtful.
Are there any drag queens you actually like?
Nope. Next question.
What about Lady Bunny?
Oh, I like her.
well,
she-
if you say it like that.
Let me
If I
rephrase the
could do-
question.
What? Okay.
Do any drag queens like you?
Nope.
Okay, who is the drag queen that is the least irritating to you?
The least irritating? A dead one.
Of the living drag queens, is it Bunny?
The least irritating. The least irritating to me, like when I walk in a room and I go, ugh, well, I'll sit next to that one.
Yes, you're in a room full of all the drag queens in the known world.
Okay, I know
and
someone
you have
who I
to
don't
sit
find
down next to one of them.
I don't find her even irritating. I actually like her. Jessie Volt, New York City. You may not know who she is, but she's wonderful.
Okay.
She's a down-to-earth person. She's just lovely. We kibitz and we sit there and we laugh when I
Okay.
see her. So I do generally like her.
And she's the only one.
No, there's other ones I like, of course.
A little bit.
just I go, oh, there she is. She's not dead yet. Interesting. I mean, let's see. In New York City, which drag queens do I like? Well,
Should we go to break and come back, or?
Well, there's Jessie Volt. Can we name bars? Okay. Barracuda, who works there?
I don't know.
I don't
Some
know.
hooker.
I don't dislike Shaquita completely.
Okay.
I dislike her act.
Why do you dislike her act?
Oh, it's juvenile.
Oh.
Yes, because you would never debase yourself with juvenile humor.
It lacks substance, soul, heart. You know, the core things that
Were
make
you
drag queens so
talking about
special.
earlier?
Or everything that was missing in The Wizard of Oz.
Listen, that's what people come to see a drag queen show. Soul, heart.
Yeah, that's what they
kindness.
come for.
Yes, that's what they come for. When they come to me, they come for. I want that. I want to feel that good feeling. I want
thought
to
it was
leave.
for Mondays they came for.
Oh, love Mondays. My lover Mondays. Oh yeah, bring it on. Bom, 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 bom.
Where
Who
Hedda
let the
serves up
dogs
the
out? I
Sunday night
did. I
clusters.
did. Listen, I like Shaquita. I like Jessie Volt.
2.
I like. Can you name a drag queen, please?
I did, Lady Bunny.
Oh, I like her
3.
from a distance.
Shangela.
Shangela. Oh, I like her.
4.
Jiggly.
Oh, how could you not like Jiggly? She's like
Five.
she's like a dog.
Let's go to the phones.
Oh,
Scott in
this is
Missouri,
gonna be
you're on
brutal.
Derek and Romaine with Hedda Lettuce.
I got 5.
Hi, guys. How are you? Oh, no. Sorry. Didn't want to do that.
You almost did it.
But you did.
Yep, I did.
No, don't let him.
Sorry.
Don't hang up on him, please. I want to hear
Yeah,
what he
don't
has.
hang up on me. I want to try to make Hedda feel a little bit better.
Okay.
Or maybe Hedda just doesn't care, but I have followed you, loved you for years. I was born and raised in Pittsburgh, lived there for the first 30 years of my life.
Yes.
And I can honestly tell you I've never heard of Sharon Needles in my life. So,
From Pittsburgh.
yes.
So she's a liar.
Oh, I don't know, but I've seen a lot of Pittsburgh drag queens, and I've never heard of her.
That's fascinating.
So,
Fascinating.
my
Well,
hometown, I know you, so maybe that'll make
she was
sense.
in a coffin, probably. She was hanging upside down in her closet.
Very possible.
What is your name?
My name's Scott.
I love you, Scott.
I love you too,
You made
Hedda.
this aging drag queen with very few career opportunities happy tonight.
Oh, good. See, that's why I called. I figured I've never called before. That's why I messed up on the how are you thing.
Oh, I know. It's
Derek
okay.
and
They forgive
Romaine,
you
love
tonight
guys
because
too.
it's for me. It's for me. They have to build up my ego because I'm crying here.
Oh, well, I didn't want to make you cry. Hopefully they're happy. too.
Thank you, Scott, for the love.
Thanks, Scott.
Is there
Thank
another
you.
call? Is there
Bye.
another call? Someone to tell me I'm lovely and
I
kind and
I
generous.
want you to know that we had actress and singer Emily Burgle on the show earlier.
Emily Birkin?
Emily Burgle.
Oh, who's Emily Burgle?
She's an actress
And
and
a singer? Isn't that everyone in New York City?
She is known for movies and
What
TV
movie?
shows.
Give me a TV show.
She was the star of the Rage Carrie 2.
Oh, Emily Burgle.
Yes, and she's on Desperate Housewives
Oh,
and
I know who she is.
Southland and everything.
Why do you bring her up?
Because when we were saying goodbye to her, and I said, and coming up later, Hedda Lettuce is going to be here. She lit up like a Christmas
She
tree.
did. She got very excited.
Or some other tired cliche. And it turned out she's a gigantic fan.
So Emily
us.
Burgle,
she
Scott
likes
from
you too.
Pittsburgh. See, I'll tell you this. The fans love me. The fans who love me, they love. It's the other queen. See, I didn't start the hate. I didn't start this
But you
battle.
keep it going.
Why not? It's fun.
David in Florida, you're on Derek and Romaine with Hedda Lettuce.
Oh, dare you.
Hey, Hedda.
What
I thought
now?
the Murphy's Brown is when you fire your assistant and you have a painter on retainer.
You're right. That is the Murphy Brown. Because I'm aging, I can't remember these things. But I thank the younger callers for calling in and reminding me of my life. Thank you so much for your
Goodbye,
kind-
David.
Love you, my dear.
Oh,
Bye.
I can't believe it. The love in the room tonight.
Coming up next,
No.
Hedda Lettuce will continue to be flinty in a Katharine Hepburn kind of a way. And the Queen of Green will dispense some green
Lemons.
tips about lemons.
We have-
That's in the next hour.
Ah,
Okay.
this is
Still in the
awkward.
next hour.
This is very awkward.
Yeah. Okay. Any hoot.
What happened? Did someone have a brain fog?
Amber was fucking up over in the corner.
Amber.
Oh.
Amber. That can't be true. Amber's perfection.
Wasn't Princess Eric this time.
Oh, I like your Sally Jesse Raphael glasses. You better work, bitch.
I am.
Are you Sally Jeffy love child?
Yes, definitely.
I knew that.
Being here on the Derek Romaine show, I need these glasses.
Half-breed, that's all I ever heard. Half-breed. Yeah, I could tell. What's the prescription?
Coming up next, more with Hedda Lettuce, the Queen of Green, here on Derek and Romaine.
What are you giving those?
Now a warning.
You're listening to Derek and Romaine
Now a warning.
on Sirius XM OutQ 108. Listening to OutQ, bitches.
Derek and Romaine.
Sirius XM OutQ 108.
I think
Hedda,
it's true. Mike
lay-
Ruiz.
All right, lay some green on this, Hedda Lettuce.
Oh, well, okay. Well, that was just you trying to be tough with me. Well, we've been talking about a lot of lemons just now. All these drag queens, lots of
Just
lemons.
shitting lemons, aren't you?
Bitter and
Lemons.
sour.
But you know what? I want to follow up on one thing we did 2 weeks ago about roaches.
Yeah.
I just quickly, I was reading a little
I
bit
can't
more
get enough of that.
about them.
Can't get enough. Sorry.
I was reading more about they're actually very social creatures, much like bees and ants.
No wonder they like to hang out in your house.
Gather, people.
What?
Gather yourselves.
What's going? I'm
What
trying.
are you yelling at us for?
I'm not yelling at you. Look at this. They're falling apart at the seams.
You're talking
over
about
here.
me and Eric?
Yes.
It's because I yelled roaches.
Sorry,
Listen,
Hedda. You've walked into a craziness.
I just wanted
clearly.
to tell you that your household roach is not not as random as you think they are.
It's not just
Right.
sitting around in an ashtray.
They actually know each other, and they actually travel in colonies, and they actually don't inbreed. So they hang. They know different, if they're related or not, so they don't fuck each other and end up like Britney Spears. So it's very fascinating to find this out, and they actually are very social creatures. If you separate them from their herd, they will suffer problems.
I still want them all to die.
I know you want to kill them because they also breed disease and poop on everything, but that's their down. Everyone has a downside to their personality, right? Everybody. I mean, Lady
I
Bunny,
don't.
funny, and on the other hand, breeds disease and poops on everything.
You almost killed Derek just now.
You really? So she's a great quality, and the other's a negative.
No wonder Esquilita is such a dump. You have to
Exactly.
clean up after the bun.
Exactly. After the Cinnabon.
No, the Cinnabon.
No, but in my, I sit here and I try to think of an interesting topic that's just mundane enough to capture the listener's interest and something that they would have in their home, and they go, oh my God, I have this object in my home, this product or produce, and I never thought I could do this with. I never thought it was possible. I didn't know.
You should not put that lemon there.
Well, gay guys have done many strange things with lemons.
Oh, I know.
If you're on a budget, a lemon Benoit ball,
No.
tie them all together, honey. Oh my God, what a party! On Make Love Mondays, which has now been renamed to Make Love Mondays. I one trick when the recession was very hard.
Yeah.
We made a lemon Benoit ball thing.
Just stick them in some pantyhose.
Oh, it was wonderful, and then we
Yeah.
made a delicious juice.
Oh,
Lovely
that's nice.
lemonade afterwards. It was so tart. No, we didn't film it. We didn't film it. I wish we did because I'd be very famous. I would actually have career options if I filmed it.
That's funny. Not even then.
Oh, you're so bitchy. I love it. So back to my lemons. So,
By the way, I want you to know
What?
that Stanton and Austin said,
Yes.
I thought a Murphy Brown was where you eat a truckload of potatoes, take a shit, and Colleen Dewhurst comes in and wipes your ass for you. And I said, no one knows who that is, Regis. Seriously, Colleen Dewhurst, come on.
but come on, naming a turd, Murphy Brown, delicious.
No, that is delicious. But Colleen Dewhurst, Stanton, you're showing your age, and your age is 100. She's been dead for 20 years.
Oh gosh, this is painful.
And it is painful because we all miss her terribly. She was delightful.
We don't know who she is.
I know, she was
Right.
an actress. She's
Okay, so
Her son is an actor no one even remembers anymore either. Oh, Lord. Go on, Hedda, with your lemons.
Here. But this
you
is
enjoy that line reading?
This is I did like that line reading, but I just try to bring these topics from and all I get is hate
I
from
know.
my left of me.
I know.
One sour lemon after another.
I bring in the sensitive topic on lemons.
Oh, yes, it's very sensitive. You
This
squirt
is-
it in your eye.
And this is what I bring in, and this is the lack of respect I get here. Well, let me tell you, people, it's not easy being green. But I will say this. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade and put a little vodka in it and you're good to go. Now, that is one helpful use you can do with a lemon, right? But did you know, Romaine?
Yes, Hedda Lettuce.
How many lesbians, how many lemons do you have in your home right now?
I usually have many
Why?
because my wife lives to eat them.
Just as is.
Yes, she loves lemons. She eats them all the time.
Wonderful. Derek, how many lemons do you have in your house?
0.
Derek, you drink alcohol. You don't, please. You don't have a lemon for anything?
I like my Scotch neat. What?
You're such an ass.
Yes, he is.
I like my Scotch neat. And besides, you don't put a lemon in a Scotch anyway.
No, you don't.
Jesus Christ. Well,
I have many.
you have, thank you, Romaine,
welcome.
because, in an improv thing, you're never supposed to say no. Derek, your response is just supposed to be yes, regardless whether you had a lemon in there or not.
I already cracked your shit
'Cause
up. Don't come for me about me
you
not being here for the
You
improv.
stopped the energy instantly with your no.
My joke was hilarious. You're just upset when I get a laugh.
I'm the only one who laughed.
Romaine doesn't get my jokes.
Most of the time. No.
So anyway, let me gain composure here, because the
Double
topic.
penetration?
I'm trying to do a serious topic on lemons here, and I get a double penetration comment. This is outrageous.
You're the one with 8 holes and all of them have a G spot.
But that had nothing to do with this topic.
Well, if you squeeze some lemons in there.
No, that would hurt. You're not supposed to squeeze lemons after your hole is pounded, but maybe you are. I'm sure it will disinfect this, because disinfecting, what you could use for a lemon. Thank you for bringing that up. If you have a nasty, dirty hole, you've just been gangbanged by
Right.
4 or 5 black men. They have laughed quite a dinge around that hole of yours. No, not because they're black, just because they're big and lots of lube. But please, don't take this as a racial comment. Come on, don't, please, you Sally Jesse, don't.
Too late.
Anyhow, they're Puerto Rican and black, and 1 Chinese just for laughs. So, anyhow, after they leave you, your hole is just sloppy terrible, and you feel a tingle and a sizzle. Syphilis, again, not if you had that lemon. Cut it up, sprinkle on your hole, a total disinfectant.
And it keeps the ants out.
Ancient Chinese secret. Listen, so lemons are an incredible disinfectant. It is true. It is very true indeed. You can use a lemon to disinfect, especially cuts, scrapes, stings, and a dirty old torn up bunghole.
It will sting.
It will sting. It will sting, but it will get rid of it and help stop bleeding and disinfect the injury. Lemon juice applied to itches, poison ivy, rashes, and wasp stings is said to relieve discomfort.
Really?
True. If
Well,
I had a
first
wasp,
it causes more discomfort, and then
then
Because wouldn't that just sting like shit? I mean,
Then-
like,
a wasp sting is not an open wound.
That's true.
It is a sting, unless the wasp was ferocious. It was a swarm of wasps attacked you.
typically,
What are you at the country club?
let me tell you what I use for a wasp or a bee sting.
What do you use?
I keep meat tenderizer in my home for this very purpose, and then if a bee or a wasp stings me, I will die. But if it stings someone in my home that will not die by a bee sting, then what we do is you make a paste with some little bit of meat tenderizer and some water, and you apply it to the sting, and it will
That
suck
sounds
all
like it'll
of the
take
poison
15
out.
fucking minutes. Just cut a lemon in half and put it on it.
It's faster than beating your meat using the tenderizer.
Jesus Christ. Now get this, and you're a lesbian, you're like this.
Okay.
The smell of fish can linger on the hands. Even after
I keep
scrubbing
telling
with
you,
soap.
if you have sex in the morning, to
Yes.
wash your hands before you come
Listen,
to work.
it can linger on the hands. Rubbing your hands with lemon juice will neutralize the smell and leave your hands smelling wonderful. Now, that'll work if you happen to work in a fish factory and you're packing fish.
Now, are we talking about
Fish like salmon,
No, I
tuna.
get that. But the lemon, though, what part?
Walleye.
I mean, are we using the lemon juice from inside the lemon? Or are you using the oil from the rind?
No, the lemon juice,
Okay.
not the rind.
Because they are two different things.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
And if you want to know how to pick a good lemon, by the way,
Yeah,
just
you would
to
like
pick.
to.
If you want to pick a good lemon,
How
it's very
do you pick
selecting
a good lemon?
is easier than selecting a man. It's easy to figure out.
Okay.
The best lemons are the ones that are smooth and heavy. Sounds like a nice pair of nuts to me. Heavy for their size, and they should be bright yellow with no green tinges. A few Asian men I've been with, exactly just like that.
Not right.
So you don't
But it's
want.
okay.
So you don't want the lemons with the knobby ends.
No, because that's like an anal wart on a lemon.
Ah.
Now,
Hedda, you're as racist as Bianca Del Rio.
I'm not racist. I love all races equally, except for the Chinese. But anyway, as I was talking about my lemons, Derek, I was saying, so what do we learn so far? 1,
Nothing.
disinfects a nasty hole. 2, gets rid of the smell of fish for you lesbians. And 3, we have an ant deterrent. If you're pouring lemon juice around areas that ants frequent, it is said to repel them, much like garlic to a vampire. Simple, effective, and non-toxic. Air freshener. An equal amount of lemon juice and water added to an atomizer will create a wonderful synthetic chemical-free green air freshener for your home or for your listeners, your trailers. Another use? All-purpose cleaner. Again, an equal amount of lemon juice and water added to a spray bottle is an effective kitchen and bathroom cleaner and can also be used to wash walls.
Can you use it to wash tile flooring?
Yes. A small amount of lemon juice could also be added to vinegar-based cleaning solutions to help neutralize the smell of vinegar.
Sold American.
Going once, going twice, sold to the lemon in the corner.
How much lemon juice should you add to your vinegar water for flooring?
I would say half and half.
Half vinegar,
Oh,
half
don't put
lemon.
any half and half in there. It'll be disgusting. It'll curdle right away.
That's so gross. Oh my god.
I'm just nauseous thinking about it. Microwave? Do you have a microwave?
No.
You don't believe in them?
No.
Sally Jesse, do you have a microwave?
Of course. I don't know how to cook.
Okay, so Sally, this is for you. It's hard to clean a microwave.
Ugh, it's a pain in the ass.
And especially if you
you didn't
overcook
have
it and
one.
it explodes.
Oh, yeah.
And you get all that
up,
food, shrapnel, garnage. It's like some really
shrapnel.
all over your microwave.
It's so gross.
Now, and the smells. It's the smells that are hard to get out too. So heat a bowl of water and lemon slices in your microwave for 30 seconds to a minute. Then wipe out the microwave. Stains will be easy to remove and old food odors will be what, people? Neutralized. Neutralized.
What about the lemon neutralizes all this shit?
Nature has a way of working itself out this way. I don't know what makes a lemon
Hedda
a
doesn't
lemon.
fucking know.
It's the citrus, it's the acidity in the lemon specifically. Yes, because a lemon is particularly
So
acidic.
will a lime work the same way?
No, a lime will not work the same way. But you can try it.
Make a delicious pie.
I want you to try it. I want you to fail. And then I want you to come crawling back to me and say, Hedda, I was wrong. The lime does nothing.
What the fuck, yo?
It's the lime in the coconut. It's just
the lime in the coconut.
Yeah. That would have been a great sound cue, Sally Jesse, but you're not
Coming
really.
up next, more with Hedda Lettuce, the queen of green, and she will explain to us what an unsinkable Molly Brown is. That's next here on Derek and Romaine.
Cover your ears.
If you don't, I will.
There's more Derek and Romaine to come, and you never know what might happen next.
In a wood. Wow.
On Sirius XM, OutQ 108.
I'm not the monkey.
Get in touch with your animal instincts. Derek and Romaine, Sirius XM, OutQ 108.
So somebody's hated more than you, Hedda Lettuce. That's
think there are.
amazing.
There's one other person who's hating more than me. Oh, Fifi. Fifi is
Pie
hated more.
Pie.
Pie Pie. She's
You
hated
know,
more
it's
than
mean that
me.
you said she didn't have a waistline. She does have one. It's called an equator.
Oh, ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Is this thing on? Okay,
bet
come
it's
on,
on.
Derek.
Yes, Hedda
Clang,
Lettuce.
clang, clang with the trolley.
I'm not doing a duet
How
with
about this?
you.
I got the sun in the morning and the moon in the evening. I'm all right. Come on, hit it.
I don't know that one. Is that a new song? Is that Britney
Yes,
Spears?
Yes. Katy Perry, actually.
Is that Keisha person I've been hearing so much about?
Keisha. Listen, just because you're not with it, You're not hip to that, Daddy-o.
I have a brand new hip. Don't you come for me like that.
Oh,
it's
but
titanium.
I liked your old hip so much.
It's like that's hit song.
Listen.
Hip to be square.
Can I give a few more lemon tips? No matter how dull they are.
Who said they were dull?
Well, funny you said that.
Oh, God.
Because not only can did you ever know about this? This is really good.
Wow. You were really ready for that comeback.
No, this is great. What were we just talking about?
I don't remember.
No, we're talking about...
I took a Klonopin. I don't remember.
A degreaser. Listen, a degreaser.
Oh, is it going to get rid of Lady Bunny?
Oh, no, you didn't.
Wow.
I want you to know that when Bunny is here, we talk about you in the same way.
Good. I only hope so. A degreaser.
That reminds me, we should book Bianca on the show. That crazy bitch.
A degreaser? You think of her when you think of the word degreaser?
No,
Just
just
because she's
talking shit
Latin?
about people. No, talking shit about people.
She hates
have
me
Bianca
too.
back on. Bianca hates everyone. Every person, every race, everything.
Why does
everything.
everyone hate me?
I don't know.
Please, all I ever did was love you.
That's not all you did.
Degreaser. Now, you can use a lemon as a degreaser. Straight lemon juice can be used as a general degreaser. I'm sorry. I grabbed my fine china for no apparent reason, and I just saw the hand of the sun.
Why is your china greasy?
Well, because, your hands are all moist with love making.
And bone china.
Bone china? What are you talking about? Sally Field is doing bone china ads now? Her vagina has a calcium depletion? Her vagina's brittle now? That's how
She's
bad
never
it is?
coming on the show.
You've made Amber very unhappy.
I love Sally Field.
I love her
Of course
and her
you do.
vagina.
First of all, no one was ever going to book Sally Field on our show.
Secondly, Sally Field is resting her eyes
Don't
right
worry
now.
about it.
Okay, this is a good one.
Okay.
I believe they are resting on a side table while the rest is being lifted, and then they'll be put back on.
Listen.
We're listening.
Laundry. For bleaching purposes, add a half a cup of lemon juice to your
your
washing
hole.
machine. How dare you, as I'm trying to give a serious lemon juice solution.
Funny.
I didn't know what you were bleaching.
This is very serious stuff here.
Toss this salad.
I don't appreciate that, Sally.
With lemon dressing.
Amber, don't you comfort me too.
I know. Amber is like, if you can't beat it, enjoy it.
Listen, I have limited career opportunities.
On this
You know what I think would be a good idea?
What?
We should have the Queen of Green,
Yeah,
the Queen of Mean,
yeah.
and the Queen of Clean.
All on at the same time.
And have a throwdown.
Oh,
That shit
darling.
would be
Listen,
crazy.
darling, I don't participate in those sort of things.
Why not?
I was never good at competitions. Really, I just don't believe
That's why
in
you
that
don't
kind
have
of.
friends.
But,
You were very good at competitions.
no, darling, I gave up my competitive spirit a long time ago, along with my career. Mm-hmm. Oh,
It's a really long fall.
Oh,
Does it
look,
even
I hear
does
it
it even
just crashed at the Ziegfeld Theater on the 21st for Mommy Dearest Interactive.
June 21st,
And you know who
Mommy
will be
Dearest
there?
Interactive. Yes,
The Queen of Mean.
Queen of Mean, Lisa Nampalelli.
And also someone.
Lisa
I
Lampanelli.
can't pronounce those Italian names.
Lampalelli.
I can't pronounce it. And also
And Carol Ann.
Carol Ann is going to be
I
there.
guess she didn't go into the light after all.
No, Carol Ann's going to be there. I'm going to do a little Q&A with her. She's going to tell us the dirt about Mommy Dearest, actually. And also, just to let the shout out, I'll be at XL Lounge in Cabaret starting June 13th with my show, Green with Envy, because that's what the other girls feel about me. They're green with envy.
That means you'll be opening for Lady Bunny and Bianca Del Rio.
Well, they have their show afterwards, yeah.
So you're opening for them.
Not necessarily.
So you're going to do your show and then they're going to clear everybody out? And
Yes,
then...
that's what they do. Yep.
Shady. Well, so you're not going to help their audience at all.
Nope.
Whoa. Are they at least going to do like a twofer ticket or something where you can stay for
Nope.
Whoa.
Nope. I don't do twofers with that kind. A show called what? Hot Mess?
Yes, hot mess.
And I'm supposed to associate myself with something called that? Please.
I have been to the show twice.
I'm a lady of substance. Speaking of lemons.
Salt is a substance.
Yes.
We're out of time with this segment. Coming up next, more with Hedda
Wait,
Lettuce, the queen of green.
But I have another lemon.
You'll just have to bleach your hole in the next segment.
Bleach.
Here on Derek and Romaine.
Stick around for more outrageous fun with Derek and Romaine
And all in that horrible, snide, corkscrew English.
on Sirius XM RQ108. And now back to your favorite topic. Derek and Romaine. Because you love being their bottom.
Hedda Lettuce is here. And Hedda, I have a question for you.
Yes, Romaine.
Which of your 8 holes is your favorite?
Oh, that's a good question. It's like picking your favorite child or
Yes.
your favorite dance track. I love each of my holes differently. I really do. Each hole brings
Which
me
one
different
do
kinds
you
of pleasure.
stuff more often?
Whoa, which one do I stuff more?
Pie hole.
My blowhole. I never knew drag queens had blowholes, but I found out we do.
Can I see it?
I am not showing you my blowhole.
Why not?
I only show when I wear a backless dress at some award ceremony.
Oh.
If I don't like you, I turn around and squirt you like a fake flower. I do.
You're so
I do.
fucking
I do.
crazy.
You can fuck me anywhere. Really.
In your blowhole.
Blowhole sex is really hot this season.
Is it?
It's very hot this season.
How does it feel to stick it into a blowhole?
Oh my God, ask a dolphin.
Wow,
That would be
that's
a good
great.
segment on this show. Can we
Ask a
book a
dolphin?
dolphin and do Ask a Dolphin? Because that would be very popular.
Ask a dolphin.
No, we'll just have people call in with their questions, and we'll just have a dolphin sound play,
Flipper.
and then we'll just give them.
Ask a dolphin.
Yeah, and then we'll just give them a prize.
Really? Ask a dolphin. It's better than asking Sharon Stone. What was her drag queen's name? Sharon.
Needles.
Oh, thank you.
When I was at AOL, we did an interspecies chat with a gorilla.
Oh my God.
What?
I know. It was so crazy because that was the first time I met Lady Bunny. What?
Trog blue. No one's gonna get that one either, except for Sally Jesse and you.
Stanton who just spit out his box of wine on that
Trog
one.
blue.
I was just watching Trog
No,
today.
no, why?
Are you serious?
I was watching the trailer upstairs.
I
I'm
tell
fitting
you,
it in.
I'm a drag psychic. I know these things.
Are you
Yes.
working Trog into our imaging or something?
Yes, I am. I
No.
have one down and another one to go.
Trog blue.
Yes.
Get me my hypo gun. That's
Trog, what is it? What are you trying to tell me?
Hey, Amber.
What's going on?
I need to see light, color.
I'm just listening to these
Wait, I have
facts.
another lemon. I have another lemon trip.
This show is a lemon.
No.
Thanks, Hedda.
Behind
Drains.
that cave.
Drains. Let me get to your drains. We
Drapes.
got to your hole. Now we're going to your drains. If it goes deeper. Now, if you have a drain backage, your drain is all clogged.
Yes.
Hot
Oh,
lem-
you mean like when you get an unsinkable Molly Brown? Which,
Yes.
according to Stanton, is when you're on a cruise with Debbie Reynolds and she calls you in to help break up a midnight buffet turd that won't flush?
Oh my God! What the hell is wrong with people?
So fucking gross.
I love it.
Oh,
Now-
so gross.
Here's a drain thing.
Oh, I'm gonna go puke.
Hot lemon juice and baking soda is a good drain cleaner that is safe to use in septic tanks.
Corn nuts.
If you have a garbage disposal unit, who has one of those nowadays? Throw in some lemon peel from time to time while it's working in order to keep it smelling fresh. You know what? Throw a lemon peel in your fucking hole, Derek. Because that thing stinks. Your pussy stinks, hello. Remember that song?
I do.
Your pussy stinks, hello. Do you remember that, Romaine?
No.
She doesn't remember anything. And only Eric got my corn nuts joke.
I wasn't even listening. Chrome, copper, and brass.
I'm fairly sure no one's listening at this point.
Chrome, copper, and brass.
2-minute warning. Go ahead.
Chrome, copper, and brass. It's not a black singing girl group from the 60s. Chrome, copper, and brass. It's rub lemon juice and baking soda paste onto chrome or copper or brass. Rinse and then wipe and buff with a soft cloth or paper towel.
Bitch, you better rub a lamp because you're going to need a genie to get out of here alive. Okay,
What are
go
you do-
ahead.
And by the way, if you couldn't jot down these tips, it's on my website right now, heddalettuce.com, or if you're extremely lazy, hedda.com, and you can download this and go, oh my God, all these things I can do with lemons. Unbelievable. Copper, brass, and yep, love it. Now, let's see. I'm going to give one more tip before I
Line?
leave.
Just a
the
tip.
90-second warning.
Oh, that's a long time. I could fucking whistle out of my blowhole. Oh, dishes. I didn't get to dishes. A teaspoon of lemon juice added to your dishwashing detergent can help boost grease cutting power. I didn't get to laundry, did I? Because I was mentioning it earlier.
Yes, you did.
No,
Bleach your bumhole.
I was interrupted. For bleaching purposes, add half a cup of lemon juice to your washing machine's rinse cycle and hang clothes outside to dry. A teaspoon of lemon juice thrown into your wash can also help your clothes to smell fresher. Aha, got that one out. Chopping boards. Rub lemon juice into your wooden chopping board, leave overnight, and then rinse. Wood chopping boards appear to have antibacterial properties anyway, but the lemon will help kill off any remaining nasties and neutralize odors. I'm not done yet. Furniture. 2 parts olive oil or cooking oil mixed with 1 part lemon juice makes for an excellent furniture polish. Wait, I am not done yet. Your toilet. Mix half a cup of borax in a cup of lemon juice. Your toilet. Mix half a cup of borax in a cup of lemon juice for a powerful toilet clean that will leave it smelling extra clean. Shove your head in and find out, Derek.
Hedda Lettuce, we are out of time.
Finally.
I would like to thank Hedda Lettuce for being with us, our queen of green. All of Hedda's green topics will be at Hedda.com. Go and see her at Mommy Dearest Interactive coming up at the Ziegfeld Theater. Here's the news, bitches.
Oh, I wanted to prove